Hi, I want to tell you about someone I used to know in elementary school. I won't say her name not because I'm trying to protect her, but because honestly, I don't think she deserves the shout out. So, I had just moved to the US when I met her. I barely spoke English, I was awkward, and I always felt like I was one word lunch away from total social doom. And then she shows up, smiles, sits next to me at lunch, teaches me how to pronounce refrigerator properly. You know, the essentials. At first, I thought she was being kind. And she was kinda. But then came the favors. Hey, can you do my book report? You read faster. You should totally join my group, just don't say too much. Wait, don't wear that tomorrow. I'm wearing it, and we can't look the same. But back then, I said yes. Every time. Because I thought that was the price of having a friend. She once signed me up to be a background dancer in a school play without telling me. I had to left feet and zero rhythm, but there I was, in glittery shorts, doing the Macarena behind a paper MCH tree. And then one day it clicked. She asked me to give my extra cookie to her. I just looked at her and said, no. Not angrily. Not dramatically. Just plainly. No. The look on her face, pure confusion. Like I'd suddenly started speaking Klingon. And for the first time, I realized saying no didn't make me a bad person. It made me an honest one. After that, we drifted apart. And weirdly enough, I felt lighter, freer, and not so alone. Because when you finally stand up for yourself, it's like this invisible sign goes up over your head that says, respect required to enter. People started treating me differently not because I was mean, but because I was clear. And here's the thing, I'm not mad at her. Actually, I'm kind of thankful. She taught me something no one else did. That if you keep shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's world, you disappear from your own. Now, every time someone tries to guilt me into something, I hear my inner voice go, nope. Been there. Wore the glittery shorts. So if you've got someone like that in your life, someone who only claps for you when they're standing on your back, just remember, you have every right to speak up, to set a boundary, to keep your cookie. Hoaxi ji gumdo gurun. Sarami judane. Itami no. Newe. Samyal baksuchi noon. Goran. Saram. Gyakasayo. Malhalgulrito. Sungun noon gato. Kaki ji ki noon. Gato. Daya rabun. Glorito. Because trust me, the moment you stop chasing the wrong people, the right ones finally catch up. I was slowly learning how to protect myself. But the moment I started to feel truly grounded, that came from one quiet evening with my dad. It had been another long day. Someone crossed a line again, and I pretended like it didn't bother me. But when I got home, I didn't even take off my shoes properly. I just dropped my bag and sat down at the kitchen table in silence. My dad didn't say much. He opened the pantry, toasted some bread, spread a little strawberry jam, and placed it in front of me. Then he sat across from me. Not asking. Not lecturing. Just being there. And after a long pause, he said softly, you don't have to listen to everyone. If you listen to all of them, you'll stop hearing yourself. I don't know what hit me harder, the truth in those words, or how gently he said them. See, my dad isn't someone who shouts at the world. But that one sentence, whispered over toast and jam, was louder than anything I'd heard all week. And ever since then, every time I feel like someone is trying to talk over my thoughts, that sentence comes back to me. Start by listening to yourself. The world is always noisy. People tell you what to do, what not to do, how to look, how to act. But in between all that, it's so easy to forget how you feel. So now, I ask myself something simple every day. Do I feel at peace right now? Am I being a version of me that I actually like? And if the answer is yes, that's enough for me. We don't need to be perfect. We don't have to be endlessly polite or strong all the time. We just need to be someone we can come home to. Someone we trust. Someone we're proud to be. I used to think what mattered was who liked me. Now I think what matters more is do I like myself when I'm with them. And when you start living that way, strangely, the right people stay. The ones who make you feel like yeah without asking you to shrink. So if you're listening to this right now, and maybe you've been feeling a little lost, or maybe it's been a while since you heard your own voice just for today, try saying this. You're okay. You're doing enough. You are enough. And hey, if you made it all the way here, thank you for sharing this little moment with me. If today's story made you smile, or reminded you that you're not alone, I hope you'll stick around. Because this space isn't just mine, it's yours too. for your thoughts, your heart, your quiet wins. So if you ever need a place to breathe, to feel seen, or just to hear you're doing okay, you'll always be welcome here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But more than anything, be kind to yourself today. You deserve it.